What's up, guys? Hey, the KLR650 project, Big Black, is almost done. Stay tuned here. I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why at the end of the video why you should buy a bike like this rather than a brand new one. And we got a lot of we got a lot of time and effort into this thing, so stay tuned. I want to tell you what we did. Wizard,
Yes.
starting with the motor. What'd you do with the motor? You did a major tune-up on it, right?
Yeah, we just spark plug, oil change the oil and filter. We did a dyno jet kit on the carburetor, K&N air filter, FMF muffler.
Power Core 4.
Power Core 4.
So
Risers on the handlebars with a tall set of Ricky Carmichael high bend handlebars, which have pretty much the least amount of sweep. They're nice and straight, and they're high, so
I love the bars.
He's tall, and I'm tall, and Junior's tall. We all run in the same bend handlebars. Shane's a little shorter, but he likes the sweep, so he uses the Ricky Carmichael low. And brand new mirrors.
you're putting the mirrors on today, right?
Yeah, we've got brand new mirrors going on. Ken likes the Pro Grips. Had it all repainted by our dent guy, who's the dent wizard, and he's an excellent painter.
If you saw
IMS foot pegs.
Yep. If you saw this bike when we started, we called it the low self-esteem bike because you'd have to have low self-esteem to ride it. It was really fugly. It had good bones though, only 2,700 miles on it. It had the original burgundy style plastics that turned like a mauve, almost a pink. And the turn signals were both broken and flapping in the breeze. Had worn out tires, original chain. So it needed a lot of help. It's no longer, and a lot of guys in the shop are like, oh yeah, that thing's fugly.
Yeah.
Don't just sell it. I was like, no, I saw greatness underneath the pink plastic.
Gold chain, Michelin tires.
Yep, it's got the gold chain, and these are the Michelin Anakis, the biggest one you could squeeze on here. And I'm here to tell you, man, these things hook up great in the snow. I couldn't believe how good they were in the snow.
Ken's having fun wheeling it.
Oh, and it's this total wheelie machine. Chris has got this thing. It runs so much better with the Stage 2 kit. Uncorked FMF Power Core 4. That's a little bit loud, but you open up the air box, put a twin air filter in the, what'd you do? What was the jetting kit?
K&N. It's got K&N.
K&N air filter?
The twin is in the XR.
Okay, and the jetting kit on it, and went through, I think it did a major tune-up on it too, because it runs a hell of a lot better. I'm sure doing the carb is part of that. But yeah, the Dent Magician, there was a couple dents in the tank. Original, he popped those out and laid down this beautiful paint job on this. So just a, IMS pegs, no longer the self-esteem bike. The best parts of what I've done on this bike, well, some of them you can see, like the painted windshield and the blacked out paint job. But we painted the forks, put the brand new tires on the front, Michelin Anakis. The original rims were in mint shape. The whole motor was, we took the engine guard off and cleaned the bottom of the motor. Look how nice the frame is. That's original paint. So some of the best parts of this bike you can't see, the biggest upgrades that we did. The original shock was blown, which I found surprising at 2,800 miles it'd be blown, but it's got a progressive, top of the line progressive shock, which is light years better than the stock one. Christy and I took this out day 26 on the Ride 365 last night. We came ripping down the hill to a G out, and it took it like nothing with 2 riders on it. Look at that shock. Big black shock for Big Black. This thing is just handles great now. And we also did the progressive fork spring kit. And what weight oil did you put in this, Chris?
I think they recommended a 20.
You put 20 weight in there?
I think they recommended.
The forks are a huge upgrade. The stock headlights nice and bright. He put brand new turn signals on it. So she's ready to rumble. Today, he's putting the mirrors on it. And brand new NOS Kawasaki mirrors and the black hand guards.
Hand guards, yeah.
So she'll be pretty much done and ready for Daytona.
Yeah,
So
the switch was broken, and that's what holds the left-hand mirror on, so we're going to put a new light switch on.
So have a new switch
That's
set up.
basically the perch for the mirror.
So it took us a couple months on and off, setting stuff out to get done and waiting for parts, but she came out beautiful, and it's not for sale. This is going to be one of our daily riders. We're going to keep an enduro bike and a motocross bike and a Harley and a sport bike, so all the different events we go to will fit in and have a bike to ride at off-road or on-road. So stay tuned. We'll be riding this on the beach in Daytona, and leave your comments. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, why is this a better bike to buy than a brand new one? 3 reasons. Well, number 1, a brand new one's going to set you back a fat stack of cash, right? And as soon as you pull the new one out of the box, it's going to have depreciation to the tune of about $2 grand. You spend $7-8 grand for one of these new. By the time you roll it out the floor, get it home. If you wanted to sell it, you're going to lose $2,000. So much better investment. This has been depreciated fully since 2004. In fact, at this point, it's going to maintain its value or even go up. Number two, once you buy a new bike, it never really gets any better. They only go downhill. This, you had the fun of picking out the components and the paint and the bars and the tires and the chain and sprockets and the pipe and seeing all improvement, but also
Customize it and make it your own bike.
yeah, you will not
you like.
you will not pull into Daytona and not be able to find your bike. You're gonna have the only blacked out big black KLR. So that's a cool thing. It's your own. And lastly, the insurance on this is going to be a lot less because it's a 15-year-old bike, and your property taxes are going to be a fraction. So less insurance, less taxes, less money up front. And in my opinion, I actually like the old body style better than the new one. So those are the reasons why. Thank you for staying tuned. We put a lot of time and effort and labor and love into this thing. And she's ready to rumble. We're going to have some adventures on this, and that's what it's all about. Be a lot of fun. So stay tuned, and God bless America.